feel naked walking into a situation like this without a few tons of shit wrapped around.
It'll all be good. Hey, Mary Ann!
Oh, Mr. Alec, you were not expected.
Are you flirting with me again, Mary Ann? Me and my associate here would like a word with the boss.
Something not expected.
She's crazy about me, really.
Get down!
God damn it! What are you guys doing? Stop it! Daryl! Give me that remote! You idiot! Alec, you okay?
All good, boss.
Who the hell is this guy?
This is Adam, boss. I brought him in for a chat. He wanted to ask a favor.
A favor? You guys are giving me nothing but headaches today. Get inside, all of you. Now let's figure out what's going on, in a civilized manner. Daryl, why the hell did you do this to Alec and his associate?
'Cause they've been nothing but a pain in the ass.
We barely made it out of that spider cave alive. You owe me for that.
Hey, yeah, me too.
Why did you do that without even asking me?
The guy's been sniffing around after Maddox.
Yeah, and who are you exactly? You should know Maddox is under my protection.
I just wanted to talk to him. I'm not a bounty hunter, just a friend of a friend.
Uh-huh. And you know Alec how, exactly?
Oh, me and Adam go way back, before we even met, boss. He's a hotshot pilot. I never seen anything like him.
Is that so? But I'm still not too impressed by your imposition into my business.
We should just phase him.
Shut up! I have to apologize for my nephew. He's still learning the ropes of the business. Saki? Well, really, Daryl should be apologizing for himself. Daryl!
I'm sorry I sent you guys to your certain deaths, okay?
See? All's good and better now. For every problem, there's a lesser problem with a sort of solution, right? Anyway, you guys interrupted my meal with all your antics. These two guys have been at each other's throats since the short furry one showed up. I don't think there's anything I can do to reconcile them. I like the little guy, but Daryl is family. I'm gonna have to find a way to separate them. So, rather than taking the crude and uncultured path of violence, I'd like to make you a little proposition. I can arrange a meeting with Maddox, but I need you to do a little job for me in return. Do you savvy?
As long as it's quick.
And something a little more sensitive. You need to take the little furry guy off my hands, too.
I understand. Don't worry, I can get him out of your hair. He's not so bad.
Hey, I know that. I'm just trying to find amicable solutions. That's my job. But you do understand that there are consequences if you disappoint me.
Likewise.
All right. I like this guy's style. What do you know? A real kindred spirit knows his stuff. This time I'll be giving the delivery orders, so there'll be no funny business. Right, Daryl?
Right, boss.
Okay, so this is the deal. You deliver a little package for me from A to B, and I'll let you know where to find Maddox.
So it's a smuggling run.
Ooh, now that's one nasty word. Touchy to a degree. So I recommend getting yourself...
I've been told I make a great distraction.
That you do, El.
What do you mean?
I'll explain later.
Meet my contact at the black market in the underbelly.
It was a blast having you.
Kato told me you were coming. You're taking this to Cartwright's wake. You need to stick to the route and avoid the Okar patrol.
Wingman Alec here.
His main job will be to keep the heat off the cargo. This stuff is highly volatile. Evaporates if you stay in the supralight for too long, and blows if hit by too many blasts. There are stabilizing beacons along the route. You need to reach them in order to settle it all down before you can jump again. In other words, don't stray from the path, or poof.
Don't tell me I'm loading weaponized ethium.
Nah, this stuff is... It's Anaker's red plasma gin.
One of my favorite tipples.
You can take the package from my loadout once you're... Remember, stay in superlight too long, and it all turns to gas. The only way to reset its stability is to go through the beacons.
Yeah, I...
astonishing display of bravado. Or stupido. I cannot decide.
Guess I just have to fly into that energy field and see how it goes. Hey, why did it turn off?
The beacon seems to have run out of power.
That explains why there are more than one out here. Better regenerate armor. I'll have another go. Hey, Alec, you're doing a great job out there.
You don't know what you're missing, dude. This is so much freaking fun.
I hate to interrupt, but we are about to enter territory patrolled by the Oka.
All right, time to buckle up. We can do this.
You do your thing, I'll do mine. Let's meet up at Cartwright's wake afterwards.
Okay, don't get yourself killed out there.
Same to you, buddy.
edel iskhuash etski oshk.
flying straight into the patrol. It eludes me how you can put so much faith in reckless behavior like this.
I told you, he's a good guy. You better get used to him.
I am astonished that you are considering taking him on board your base.
Well, that's for me to worry about, Hive.
Finally, the gin delivery. Wait for receipt and payment processing.
I gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised since I just spent the last stretch coming here dodging Okar.
Only to find an Okar client on the other end? I'm Tarjak, by the way.
I'd say that went pretty well. I'll call the boss and tell him that we're done here.
About that, Alec.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Hey, Marianne, it's the pretty boy from work. Can I speak to the boss?
I am sorry, but Mr. Kato is currently indisposed.
No worries. Just tell him that the gin's in the bin and that the creds should be raining down any minute now.
I will pass this on.
I am?
Please enjoy the rest of your life and stay safe and healthy. Also, could you please inform your current partner that he may come to the casino later to receive the information he seeks?
Bye, Mary. Man,
I'm sorry, Alec.
don't be. It's... All right, so what's next?
You can meet me at these coordinates. It's a place to crash until you figure things out.
Ha! No need to figure...
You sure?
Of course. That... Now I come to think of it, that was pretty weird just now, wasn't it?
Don't take it to heart, buddy.
I mean, running away from... Okar patrols, just to hand everything over to an Okar bootlegger. It's crazy! Hey!
upcoming clash of personality types locked down on a remote asteroid should provide some fascinating fireworks.
Ben, Delia, I'd like you to meet my friend Alec. He'll be staying with us.
We are gonna have so much fun!
Great. It'll be good to have a happy face around. Come on, I'll show you the base.
Lead on!
Hey, Adam,
Sure, what is it?
this little furry thing.
Oh yeah,
And you brought him here because
yeah.
I still can't figure you out. I need to ask you a favor. There was supposed to be a second cargo drone that was shipped along with the one I was in.
It's probably at the G&B station where they tried to send you to.
I don't know which one that is. I didn't even know they were shipping me into the DMZ.
I could get the station ID from the servers at Naria Transit Point, then ask around. I need to head back to Prescott soon, but I can try to slip this in somewhere in between.
Thank you, Adam.
Sure, it's... This place is a lot more crowded than I remember it. Let's see what this is about. Oh, scrap. It's management's elite squad.
Did you not say that you were on good terms with Gradient Grunt?
Well, G&B isn't always just simply G&B. Let's try to stay alive for now.
thinking Gradient Brunt was such a good idea, my database failed to turn up any entries on this elite squad.
Yeah, you won't find any. They're a kind of secret thug squad working for head management, all off the official books. Our foreman would threaten to turn us over to them when we didn't fall in line. We're lucky to be alive.
I am making a note for further reference.
They seem to be moving provisions out of Cedo. I wonder what was going on here. Says that Delia's belongings were shipped to Nephthys Station. Guess it's time to pay Officer Shaw another visit.
Is he one of the good kind of G&B, or the kind you shoot on sight?
I am certain he is one of the good guys.
This is becoming confusing.
Ah, Mr. Roslin. I'm afraid you have come at an inconvenient time.
What's wrong?
We were just ransacked by our own head management. When it comes to cutting lifelines, this is...
Are you sure they took it off? I recently passed Nerea Transit Point and all I saw were a bunch of cargo drones, but no one around to move them anywhere.
You must be joking. Agnetha sent me all data coming from the transit station. Well, I'll be. You're right, Mr. Roslin. Looks like someone Is there anything I can do to repay you for this?
Actually, I'm looking for a cargo drone with this number.
I remember. Since we had no use for their possessions, we dumped the cargo drone in a near...
Excellent.
Losing a full-blown doctor was just as bad. As it stands, I have 2 miners in medbay with only...
I'll look into it.
I am certain you will.
have reached the aforementioned junk hole.
Seeing this, I wonder if Delia's stuff is still in one piece.
Deposit ready for extraction.
Delia window. Yep, this is it. Let's take it back to her.
Well, look who it is.
Hi, Daryl. So, now I get to know where Maddox is for
Yeah, he leases the biggest hangar in Avonrest. But so far as what kind of reception you're gonna get when you arrive there, we hold no responsibility. Maddox has good reason to...
Who else has been looking?
Hard to say.
Okay, see you.
Oh, hey, before you leave, in case you're interested in doing us more favors and...
Sure, as long as she doesn't...
I do not understand.
It's quite all right, Marianne. So, what can you offer me?
Please let me inform you about the station's job board. I'll
have a look.
Before entering.
I'm just here to check out the leasing on some hangar space.
Do you have an appointment?
Not really. I was just hoping to knock around.
Well, the Coalition operates a clean enterprise, so we don't want any trouble, okay?
Huh. The Coalition running the place and no trouble? That's a change for them. I'll have to ask Alec what happened between him and these guys.
I detect heightened outlaw activity circling these coordinates. It is likely that you will become involved in a raid should you choose to dock here.
Hey, how did you find us? Scrap. This is bad. Uma, the distractors are offline.
I'll fix him. But I might need someone to have my back in case those...
I'm used to this kind of stuff.
All right. Set yourself up, then tag along.
They're here.
I'll repair the distractors while you hold them off.
Got it.
Enemies in range.
That's the last of them.
There will always be more.
First one's up. Follow me.
it just me, or are they getting more aggressive?
They've been trying to pin us down for a while. They won't wait for another chance. Done.
Scrap! One last wave incoming!
They're trying to get at our provisions!
Hostiles incoming.
You survived the next one. I think that's it.
Thanks. Let's meet in the hangar.
Wow, this is a... rare piece. I can certainly make use of this.
You saved our derrieres out there. Pay him well, Tico.
Here. Does this account for your...
It's more than enough.
If there is anything else we can do, we gave your ship clearance to bypass the distractor. Feel free to come back any...
So, you found me again.
Look, I just want to talk.
Where is Dax? Where's his body?
I buried him on Rhodia Station.
The base, so you know.
Don't shoot. I have something to show you. I'm going to reach into my belt.
Slowly. His biochip. How can I be sure it wasn't you who killed him for that?
I shared a cell with him and we escaped together. I helped him get the base set up again while he made plans to reach you.
Give me that thing. You got me. I guess I ain't as spry as I used to be.
Yeah, right. How about I ask the questions now? This chip, what does it lead to?
You mean he didn't tell you?
Dax offered me a cut. Said it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And this rig you're building here just confirms to me that it's a big Viridium mining operation.
Hold on there, fella. Don't you know what the Okar would do if they heard there was even talk about Viridium mining? Strictly prohibited by the treaty.
Look, are we gonna cooperate or not?
What are you doing? Well, you seem like a decent enough kind of guy. Come on upstairs and let's have a proper talk. You've come at the worst possible time or the best possible time. I ain't sure yet. But I do know I'm short on friends at the moment. With the Okar on the threshold about to kick the door down, and from what I hear, the G&B scouts chasing down rumors of my whereabouts, things are looking tight. Have a drink.
The craft that took out Dax had a G&B signature.
That's no surprise, but to be honest, I got everyone breathing down my neck at the moment, and the local situation here is getting bad.
The Okar are becoming pretty testy.
Yeah, I know, and I can't launch. If they get one sniff of this rig, my ass is grass. So, you came all this way. What's your big plan?
No, this is as far as the plan got.
Damn it. I was hoping you had an idea.
Tell me, this Viridium find, think it's worth it?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been waiting years for this. One quick excavation and we'd be set for life.
And all you need to do is get this freighter off the settlement without the Okar seeing you. I'll have to figure out some way to slip you out unnoticed.
Boy, you are gonna be one of the richest men in the galaxy.
So you've spent years putting this freighter together?
Yep, while Dax was back at the base twiddling his thumbs. But it was all part of the plan to keep the team...
Who else is in your team?
You don't need to worry about that right now.
I hate to say it, but you're flying a Viridium mining rig.
You seem to know a lot about these things. Any ideas on...
Well, the only way to fool the Okar would be to encrypt all optics, chemistry. It even needs to taste like cheap steel when you lick it. You'd need something like a material encryptor.
That's right.
You know that sort of tech doesn't really exist?
And that's wrong. There's at least one person who designed such things.
I think I know where this is going.
Hey, you're good at pestering people. This guy has a station near the ice planet Volta. Follow these coordinates.
You know, I'm putting my faith...
Like I said...
May I inquire why we just jumped into empty space?
Because there's a space station over there?
My sensors detect nothing.
Good day there, Adam Roslin. It's been a while since I had a clone come for a visit.
Okay, I don't like where this is going.
Where what is going?
All right, Hive, I need you to focus. Run your sensors again. What is...
Mostly, it's just smoke and mirrors. All it takes is...
My sensors are overclocked.
And it's gone. You may call me Fallon.
Cut the act. Don't mess with my ship.
As secrets go in the DMZ, just take the Colonial Fleet.
That doesn't answer my question.
You could say that I simply like to listen to the waves passing through the ether.
You can't just turn on the radio and tune into encrypted fleet talk.
That depends.
I'm looking for a material encryptor.
For whom?
Can't say.
Tit for tat. I can offer you a version for 20 credits. The other for 2 million. Both do exactly the same.
Then what's the difference?
The cheap one is sponsored by a third-party provider. The premium price is...
I am not buying the one for 2 mil.
Of course. I'll just remove it from my loadout then. This is the hardware module. The drivers are transferred directly to your ship.
Thanks for doing business.
My pleasure. Take care, Adam.
Are you tired of being picked on? Then why not treat yourself to a Salver Pulse 9000? Salver Armament Group. Because even a loser deserves a good laser.
What was that?
The signal is emanating from my own systems.
Serves me right for buying cheap scrap from a hacker.
I am running diagnostics. Attempt jumping again.
Ouch, my teeth!
Sorry, kid, but you've got cavities.
Oh, again?
But don't worry, try Footnax. Footnax hand lotion. Your teeth deserve it.
The messages are triggered by the new software.
Can you disable them?
Not without deleting the entire package and rendering the encryptor useless.
I need to have another word with that Fallon Pango guy. Hey, you didn't tell me that the encryptor came with ads.
As I said, its main component is very rare. If you cannot pay, you either have to live with the commercials or find a replacement.
What kind of replacement are we talking about?
A very old one. If you feel adventurous, you can go to these coordinates. You will immediately know what I want. In the meantime, I'll remove the cheap...
Guess I have no other... This must be the place. Where do the hackers' coordinates lead?
To a cave entrance below.
Another cave. This isn't an ordinary mining operation. Hive, do you see that?
If by that you are referring to the ancient structure up ahead, I would be able to offer some information. The ancients were believed to be higher beings, distantly related to and revered by the Oka. They ruled over a powerful and far-reaching empire, yet they mysteriously vanished from historical record some millennia ago.
You don't have to tell me. I painfully remember our previous encounters with them. G&B should know better than to risk a run-in with an ancient warden. This should do it. You in the mood for some more spelunking, Hive?
I do not have moods, but modes. Activating indoor navigation mode.
Ah, don't pretend you can't be moody, my friend. You may even be the moodiest AI I've...
Activating pilot ignoring mode.
Here we go deeper and deeper into a long-lost alien cave.
What is this?
Well, you tell me.
I have no data regarding anything like it. This must be the place the Bovis hacker asked you to find.
I'm afraid you're right about this. Any signs of some incredibly rare object nearby?
My sensors are unable to detect anything in here. It would appear you are on your own.
The cube snapped into place. Interesting. There you go. one. Now what?
There must be some logic to the distribution of these boxes. Maybe if you calculate all possible solutions, you could come up with an answer.
Or just have a look around and figure out the only one that works. Soul-forsaken warden! What now?
It appears to be fusing with that cube.
Been detected. You can't hide from me.
It is collapsing. I recommend gaining some distance.
Phew. We're still alive.
This warden was different than the ones we encountered in the past. For one, it did not posthumously turn into a black hole.
Yeah, I remember. Better wrap things up around here before it remembers too. 10 to 1, but this is what the hacker's looking for. Time to get out before another warden shows up. Let's take whatever this thing is back to the hacker and never come back here.
I agree.
Well, that was fun. Let's head back to Fallon Pango. Is this what you wanted?
You found it.
Care to swap this for a material encryptor?
Certainly, but please be careful with it.
Say, with all this information you're hoarding, what can you tell me about a man called Maddox?
I assume you're referring to Henley Maddox.
That's the guy.
I don't know much. He's a very private person. I understand he killed his superior during the... But the only objects of real value are ancient things. Ancient and dangerous. By the way, you may care to know that they are already on the move.
Who? The
Yes, a raid on Everspace. Since that's where you flew in from when coming here.
Oh, scrap. Gotta go.
Don't be a stranger, Adam.
This is an announcement to all settlement occupants. We are conducting a routine raid. Do not hinder our access to storage facilities and vessels.
Scrap! The Okar are already here. I need to get to Maddox's hangar and transfer the software before they can scan him.
You have no authority to barge in on us like this. We are a peaceful settlement and have complied with all the regulations.
You made it back. If the Oak... Did you get the encrypt?
Yeah, transferring it as we speak.
Great. Now the Okar will probably register it. Try to keep them off my back long enough.
I'm not so sure about taking on the Oak.
They'll be here any minute. Come on. Once I'm out, I'll meet you back at Rhodia Station as soon as I can make...
Well, all right.
We have detected a register change in one of your vessels. Engage units for intercept.
Check again. None of my people would... Oh, scrap, Maddox, you idiot! We should have never taken you in.
Okay, Adam. The encryptor just started overriding my systems. Shouldn't be long before I can launch. Here comes the lizard parade.
from them.
You done good, kid. See you at base.
What the? Damn, it's that colonial cruiser again.
The sheer level of trouble you are in is without precedent.
Scrap, I'm screwed. Hey! What the...
Ah, you are awake. We meet again, Mr. Roslin. Oh, what? We haven't? I can never tell anymore. So many crossed paths. Anyway, I am well acquainted with you in the Roslin line.
My ship
is in the docking bay, returned by the Okar authorities who handed it over to me along with your good self.
It was you who raided the Bloodstar base.
Yes, looking for you. I've had quite a difficult time finding you.
You need me for something, or I'd be dead already.
Acutely observed, Mr. Roslin. After all, you shouldn't exist. Part of my remit was to erase every trace of the Roslin cloning facilities in the DMZ. Hundreds of loose cannons like you roaming the region and causing problems. Something had to be done about it.
I can't help what I am.
Don't expect pity from me. It's lucky for you that more serious matters are afoot. Pull up case file G72-844. Do you know who this is?
Yeah, Oscar Blakemore. He's the G&B director for all the DMZ operations.
Good. And this?
I only heard about it, haven't been there. Vesna mining colony in the Zarkov system. G&B regional headquarters.
Good. So you seem to have some idea of the astropolitical situation in the DMZ.
Look, what's this about?
This is about you, Mr. Roslin.
That isn't me.
No, but that is Adam Roslin, Blakemore's right hand.
You want me to be him?
Exactly. I need you to infiltrate the mining colony as the other Adam Roslin and gather some information for me.
And in return?
I let your base stand. I let you live.
I guess that's good enough incentive. I think I might have encountered him.
When?
Not long ago. The jump gate at Union Bridge.
Well, it must have been him, since you are the only two Roslin clones remaining.
Only two?
That's right. The cloning stations have been offline for some time now, and many clones were identified and intercepted attempting to reach the homeworlds. We couldn't have that, could we? And now there is just the other Adam Roslin, who is an agent for G&B, and you, who I can't really figure out yet. You are already in a difficult position. It is time to be clear about your allegiances. You can rehabilitate yourself with the fleet and we can leave you in peace. Or, I can put you and your companions on a high-priority eliminate list. Which will it be?
I would take the common sense approach.
Good. I have someone on the inside at the mining colony. She'll walk you through. So, we have an understanding.
Yeah.
I am pleased that our little discussion has proven to be a constructive one. Using the main jump gate to the Zarkov system where Vesna mining colony is located will not be an option, as you will be immediately registered.
There's a smuggler's route I've heard of. I know someone who can get me through.
Of course you do. Our agent will send you instructions once you are through to the system. My technicians have uploaded further instructions to your Hive unit. You'll require some extra coaching in order to convincingly portray the other Roslyn. In the meantime, you and I will need to maintain radio silence until the task is finished. If you are discovered, I will deny any knowledge of your existence. And as a fugitive Roslyn clone, I will be obligated to hunt you down.
I have no intention of getting caught.
Having a colonial cruiser this close to your home base may cause irritation for your companions.
You're right. I better check on them.
You're back.
It's been a bit of a journey, but is this what you've been looking for?
Looks about right. Let me check.
A friend. He's the chief officer of Nephthys Station. He's a good guy. Told me losing a doctor put them in a pretty tough spot.
Aw, damn it.
What is it?
Those bastards took my research files. I had made certain that they would be shipped along with me, but G&B must have removed them after they froze me.
What kind of research?
Sorry, I don't want to take this out on you. So, what were you saying about this Shaw?
Forget it.
They're missing a doctor. I'm not very keen on moving to their base, but I could set up a secure line and talk to them. If they have any medical emergencies, I might be able to assist them remotely.
You are aware that they're G&B, right?
I do, but I am a doctor above all else. Once again, I'm walking back into my forest with open eyes. It's a reference to a song. At least my book. It will keep me sane.
What kind of books?
All sorts. Hey, once things have calmed down a bit, I
would like that.
Good. Well, I gotta get back.
You're welcome.
Adam, what the heck is going on?
They were my ride home. I realize this looks bad, but maybe we can play things to our advantage.
You were expecting more company?
I was hoping, but maybe it was too much. Circumstances have changed. I need to do a top-secret job for the fleet.
God damn it, Adam.
Hey, Alec. Back when I was...
No idea, but I'm sure...
Okay, I'm heading to Cartwright's wake to catch up. You might not hear from...
We'll hold the fort.
Hey, Hive, those fleet techs been tinkering with you? You still yourself?
Inasmuch as I have still not been updated to the Eterna network, and have been...
depth here.
I could have told you that the moment we met.
Here we are. That freighter sure looks familiar. I'm looking Looking for Tarjak. Seen him around? Tareen, wow! So that's your freighter outside.
I had wondered what had become of you. You used to visit my shop quite frequently. So, you have survived the never-ending turmoil that...
That I have, Tareen, just barely. I tried to play it straight for a while and got a proper job, but...
It never does for the like of you and me, Adam.
Amen to that.
Indeed. And I have moved up to bigger clients now.
Good for you.
You said you were seeking Tarjak. He passed through some time ago, but is...
I don't suppose you would know a way into the Zarkov system without...
That is true. I will provide you with the precise location and instructions.
You're a start.
Now that we have found one another again, that can...
Okay. Well, let's keep an eye out for each other then. Seeing Tareen again. It's a small universe.
Such re-encounters are not so improbable, considering the degree of social engagement you undertake within the confines of the DMZ.
You just gotta take the mystery out of everything, don't you? Sure hope this sketchy-looking gate is stable. Don't want to come out the other side scrambled. Welcome to Zarkov, I suppose.
I am receiving an encrypted message addressed to your signature.
That must be Hawk's agent. Put him through.
You made it in. First things first, I'm your contact for this mission. You can call me Tammy. Roslyn is out of the system. If he jumps back in, we'll know right away and we'll have to abort. Before venturing further into the system, you need to pick up a data package with the required signature. You'll find it inside the gas vortex, which is frequented by scavengers. Do your best not to be seen. Communicate over.
Well, that was rather blunt. Could even get a hi or how are you?
The data package is located inside a wreck. You are advised to avoid the lightning rod crystals, which can cause electrical damage to our craft.
Tricky. is it? Got the package.
The signature will make your craft appear, to all intents and purposes, like the elite squad craft of the target clone.
And I guess I wear this?
Correct.
This is creepy. I look like him. Alright, I want to take this thing off as soon as possible. Let's get this over with. And they deployed suppressor drones.
Be authoritative and order them to disperse. They will believe that you are the elite squad commander.
You there. You have 60 seconds to leave the area.
You shouldn't be picking fights out here on your own.
Hey, isn't that the elite boss inside? Circle the son of a twitch!
These scavengers seemingly hold a grudge against the elite squad.
I need to get rid of the suppressors, otherwise I'm stuck.
Stuck like a bug.
Flight mode activated. Let's try this again. Nothing in sight.
Enemies in range.
interaction.
Addition to my blueprint collection.
Now we can get back to what we were doing earlier.
Our next stop is Vesna Mining Colony.
Mr. Roslin, I'll need to detain you for just a moment.
Callahan?
Yes, sir. We just need to run a security check. No one is exempt. This was your own directive.
We appear to have met an unanticipated event in our plans. You are already acquainted with this officer?
He was my foreman on my last work crew. What the heck is he doing here?
I believe our technology might still mislead the security check, so long as it does not scan too thoroughly.
I'm not comfortable playing charades. It's not my forte.
Some amount of imaginative persuasion is required on your part during the...
So what you're saying is that we've gone off script and...
If you prefer to put it...
Sorry, Mr. Roslin, but I'm reading some,
What of it?
It appears that this craft is not company compliant. I'm detecting...
Listen, Callahan, you're new here, but you should know who's in charge, right?
Yeah, but Mr. Blakemore said...
I don't care what Blakemore said, Callahan. You...
I'm sorry, Mr. Roslin, but that there are more pressing matters at hand with a group of outlaws which need evicting from a local... I have been asked to direct you to the
Tell Blakemore that he shouldn't.
So far, the outlaws are only holding one of the two harvesters. Your task is to, well, to do what you do best. Going nuclear and tearing them to shreds.
I know perfectly well what needs to be done. Never assume otherwise.
Of course, sir. I'll leave you to it.
That was a nice touch.
I'm getting into my role. Avoid the what?
The wind streams when you go in. But you know that already. Of course.
Of course.
There is a regular rhythm to the flow of gas inside the tubes. You must time your approach accordingly. Apart from this chamber, there are more enemies hiding behind the large vent. Try not to get caught in the stream.
never make it back out alive.
We'll see about that.
Incapacitated.
All right. Callahan, I just eliminated their leader.
Excellent. The Harvester is ours again. Shame about the hostages, though.
Hostages? You never mentioned any hostages.
They threatened to kill them if we refused to pay the ransom. But don't worry. They were just low-grade workers. Easy to replace.
Why, you piece of...
Careful now.
Hey, Chief. Care to join us out here? It's one hell of a party.
It appears the rest of your squad has arrived. I recommend joining them as soon as possible.
All this is taking the charade too far.
There you are.
Take your pick, Chief. I already had my 7 kills for today. The rest is bonus.
Seriously? Why would anyone count their kills?
There's a difference between killing, which takes time and appreciation, and just shooting someone down. Ain't I right, Chief?
Yeah. You wouldn't want to rush things.
What's up, Chief? You normally get a lot more enjoyment out of this.
Listen, Armor. I'm wide open.
There he is. Take him out.
Hey, Chief, when did you get back anyway? I thought you were still out there searching for those old fleet deserters.
Yeah, that's an ongoing matter.
Well, it's a good thing you're here, Chief. Me and the boys wanted to talk to you about the new guy.
Callahan? Yeah, he's a bit of a jerk.
Well, yeah, that's to be expected. I mean, he has a taste for cruisy, so he fits right in. It's just wondering how he got promoted so fast.
That's a mystery, all right.
I heard he got fast-tracked after he single-handedly rescued an entire...